Hello. So, this is your project and the project folder. Okay. So, first of all, I'll tell you how to run this project. Okay. So, first of all, what you have to do, this code folder contains audio chunk, raw data, static, template, app.py, and all, and other files. Okay. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to open Anaconda Navigator. Okay. So just type Anaconda Navigator. Uh, okay. After opening this, it will take time to open all the softwares. Okay. Uh, After that, I'll tell you why that your first question answer that your first question is like why our model accuracy is too low. Okay, because see what happened now, we have audio chunks. Okay, I mean audio chunks in sense we have our audio files. Okay, we train the model based on this audio file. Okay, so this audio file contains some emotions. Okay, emotions in the sense some tones are there. Okay, like let's say I'm so happy. Okay, if I say this in a happy mood, then my tone is like a medium tone. Okay, but if I'm angry and if I say I'm so happy, then my tone is too harsh. Okay, so that's the main difference. Okay, if you are uh, if you are reading one sentence with tone with emotion, okay, then it will give you a correct answer. Okay, but if you are if you are like reading some sentence with a normal tone, then it will give you a wrong answer. Okay, because see what happened now, that neural network model is works like a newborn baby. Okay, before feeding any kind of data to the neural network model, that neural network model is totally empty. Okay, so you have to feed some kind of data to the model, and then model can train. Okay, model will train based on that data, and then it will then model can classify the audio. Okay, so it's like, for example, there is one baby, let's say 7 years old or 8 years old baby. Okay, and if you like you have apple and mango. Okay, and you just put that fruits in front of that baby, and you said this is the apple, this is the mango. The color of mango is orange, and also there is one another fruit like the green color mango. Okay, and the shape of the mango is looks like this. Okay, after that that apple is there, apple color is a red. Okay, then a shape of the apple is looks like somewhere looks like a ball. Okay, so you are just extracting these features, that shape of the fruit, color of the fruit. Okay, then some other features, let's say leaf shape, leaf color, leaf size. Okay, these are the features. So you are extracting this feature and you are feeding these features to the to the baby. Okay, that baby will learn this data and it will like it will train themselves. Okay, after that if you remove all fruits, and if you place only a green let's say a green color mango. Okay, then that baby can easily recognize, okay, this is the mango. If you put any red color apple, then that baby can easily recognize, okay, this is a red color apple. Okay, but if you put green color apple in front of that, okay, or let's say if you put pineapple, okay, in front of that, then he can't recognize anything. He says, okay, this is might be mango or might be apple. Okay, because he knows only two kind of fruits are there, apple and mango. Okay, so you are feeding only those kind of data. So that neural network works like this. If you are feeding some kind of data to the model. So you have to feed you have to feed your input to the model with the same way. Okay, so you have a raw audio data, and let's say out of that raw audio data, there is one audio like, "You are so harsh." Okay, like that. Okay, and if you train that model with this audio, okay, and if you are feeding your input to the model, like, "If you are so harsh," like that way. Okay, or "You are so harsh." So it's just a natural or a neutral voice. Okay, it's a emotionless voice. Okay, then model will definitely give you a wrong answer, no? Okay, that's the main thing. That's why that model gives you a wrong answer. Okay, if you really want to test this model, then you have to say something with fully emotions. Okay, then model will give you a correct answer. Yeah. So so the next step is, let's back to the project. So the next step is, after opening this Anaconda software, you have to here you have to select project. Okay, project. Just select this project, and then after selecting this project, it will take time to load the whole Anaconda. Okay, because these are the environments. Okay, base root is an environment, projects is an environment. Why we create another environment? Because we want only particular libraries, okay, which is used for our project only. Okay, because Python is a totally version dependent. If you are changing any single library version, then you will get so many errors. Okay, so don't mess all the things with this environment. So if you have another project, just create another environment. But if you have one project, then just do with this kind of with this environment. Okay. After selecting this environment, you have to launch this VS Code. Okay. After launching this VS Code, you have to do this this code folder. That code folder contains static, template, raw audio, audio chunk, and all. Okay. So you have to copy this path. Okay. Just copy this path. Then open this open this VS Code. Click on File. Just click on Open Folder and paste that path over here. Okay, and press enter. So you will get same folders, that audio chunk, saved model, raw data, static, templates. Okay, just click on this select folder. Okay, after selecting this, you will get so many like the same data you can see over here, right? So it will that VS Code will show all the things over here also. Okay, so out of these files, you have to open this app.py. Okay, and just click on this play button. Okay, if you click on this play button, it will start running the server. Okay, while running the server, it takes time to load the server and all. Okay, so after that, after getting this kind of message, okay, like that IP address :5000. Okay, you have to open your browser and just type localhost :5000 and hit enter. After hitting this enter, you will get the all UI part. Okay, so now you have to click on this login button or a registration button. Okay, now here you have to enter email ID and password. So for that, you have to search SQL yoke. Okay, and open this SQL yoke. Then click on this continue button. Again, click on this connect button. Now, your database name is resume verification. Okay. So here you have a resume verification. So just click on this plus button, then click on this tables plus button, and then select this user details and right click on it. After that, just click on this view data. You will get all data. So you can use any kind of mail. Just copy this mail, paste it over here. Then the password is F. Okay, now log in yourself. Here you will get speech emotion. Now you have to click on this button and it will start running, like it will start recording your voice. Okay. So in this app.py, what we did till now. Okay. Basically, first of all, we import all libraries. Okay. Whatever the libraries we want, that all libraries we imported over here. First library is a Flask. Flask is used to uh, integrate front end and the back end. Okay, our front end is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the back end is Python and MySQL. Okay, so we have to integrate both the things. Okay, like that front end is just for a user. It's a user interface. Okay, so and at the back end, we are just manipulating the user information or user action. Okay, so we have to integrate both the things. That's why we use this Flask application. So in this Flask application, there are so many sub functions are there. That the first function is a basic Flask server. So before integrating backend and frontend, you have to initialize this Flask server. Okay, without initializing this Flask server, you can't integrate both the things. After that, this is a render template. This render template, URL for and redirect. These three functions works together. Okay, like the methods are same as I mean the working principle is the same, but the methods are different. Okay, like if you clicked on contact button, it will show contact.html page. If you clicked on home button, it will show a home.html. If you clicked on register, then it will show register.html. Okay, so whatever the menu user going to choose or user going to click, that particular page will show just because of this three functions. Okay, after that, this request is there. The request is used to fetch the data from front end. Like we have a 2 to 3 forms. Let's say we have login form, registration form. Okay, so like user will start registering themselves, user will start logging themselves. Okay, at that time we have to fetch that email and ID, password, whatever the things that form contains. Okay, so we have to fetch that things and we have to manipulate, like we have to apply some functions or we have to check whether that data is exist in database or not. Okay, so this request will help to fetch the data from front end into the back end. Okay, then this session is the session is used to check whether user login credentials are valid or not. And if that valid, then it will allow user to access any kind of functions we have. Okay, we implement, so this is the session we used. Okay, so these are the main functions which we use in our project. After that, this is the PyMySQL. PyMySQL is used to connect your system, I mean, connect your Python code with MySQL database. Okay. After that, this is the CV2. CV2 is used to read the images. Okay, as well as a CV2 is used to read like manipulate the images. Okay, like that. Again, we have a PIL library. Okay. So this PIL function is used to read the image and just resize the image. That's it. Okay. Then this NumPy library helps to manipulate the array. Like you have a array, and if you want to convert it into the matrix, okay, then this NumPy will help. As well as this NumPy will help to access particular row, column, like particular row value, particular column value, or row or column, row and column value, like that. So if you want to manipulate the array or manipulate the matrix, then you can use this NumPy library. Okay. Then this TensorFlow.keras, this library is the most important library because this library contains so many functions which is used to generate the neural network. Okay. After that, we use this matplotlib library, which is used to visualize the data. Okay, uh, let's say we have uh, categorical data. Okay, like male, female, and birth date, let's say. Okay, so we have to visualize it with the graphical format. Then this matplotlib library will helps to generate some graphical formats. Okay, after importing all the libraries, we have to initialize this Flask. Okay, after initializing this Flask, we will feed this random string to the application. So it works like a authentication key. Okay, and after that, we configured one path. Let's say you have to, if you have to upload any kind of image, then this path will helps to store the image value. Mhm. Okay. After that, here we connect our Python system with MySQL. Okay. So to initialize the MySQL database, like we have to initialize this connection. Okay. So to establish the connection, we have to pass some parameters to the PyMySQL. Okay, like host name, username, password, then database name. Okay, these things we have to feed to the PyMySQL, and PyMySQL will establish it will helps to establish the connection between Python and MySQL. Okay, after that we have to create one another function. Okay. After that, our main Flask function gets started from this line. Okay, so first of all, we have to call this app. Okay, then then in that app there is one function that is a route. Okay, and that route contains this short path. Okay, that short path in the sense, let's say you have for example, you are logged in yourself on Twitter page. Okay, twitter.com. Okay, and let's say if you log in yourself on twitter.com, then you will get a timeline. Okay, at that time your link like your URL is like www.twitter.com/ timeline. Okay, if you click on notification, then your URL becomes www.twitter.com/notification. Okay, so that URL contains some kind of link. Okay, so that short link. Okay, that short link is nothing but this route. Okay, if you hit this slash index or a slash, then it will show let's say if I run this, okay, if I run this and if I do some things like localhost colon 5000, okay, like slash is there after 5000, and if I press enter, it will show me one page. That page contains a login. Okay. See, this is the login page. And what we did, that index.html, that index.html is here. So let's say if you check this index.html page, then this index.html page contains login and registration. Okay, and see, login and register. Okay, so it works like this. Or else if I say, if I do like this, localhost on 5000 slash index, and if I press enter, then again it will show me same page. Okay, index.html. Okay, so the main thing is whenever you are executing this URL, at that time it will trigger this function. Okay, after triggering this function, it will return some kind of data, that render template index.html. So it will show index.html page. If you if you do this, that is a, if you clicked on logout button, then it will trigger this logout function. Okay, and it will redirect on index.html page. That index.html in the sense this here. Okay, after that on index.html page, there is there are two forms. One is a registration form and another one is a login form. Okay, so this login form contains two values, like email ID, then password, and just one button is there, that is a submit button. Okay, or a login button is there. Okay, so user have to fill this form. Okay, after filling this form, there is a name, that is a name equal to mail ID, name equal to pass. Okay, then this is the action, that is a slash login, and method is post. So whenever user start filling this form, and after that it will, if user clicked on this login button, okay, then this form will submit at this function. Okay, it will come, it will open this app.py and it will start searching where is a slash login. Okay, after after getting this slash login, it will pass all data to this login function. Okay, but with post method. Okay, that post method is also there. What is that post and get method basically? See, if I search on Google, let's say if I search notification for driving license. Okay, so my query is like this. Okay, but actually my query is also printing on my URL. Okay, notification plus for plus driving plus license. Okay, so this is nothing but the get method. Okay, get method will pass your data to the backend with URL. Okay, and post method is used to pass the data to the model, but without URL. I mean, it's hiding all data, and then it will pass whole data to the backend functionality. Okay, so like while logging yourself, while registering yourself, okay, on Facebook, Twitter, or on any kind of social media, at that time your login ID, I mean your username or email ID, and your password, okay, both are not printed. Okay, like this your URL gets short at that time. Okay, so that's the main reason to use this post method. Okay, after that, after like after triggering this function, first of all, it will check whether the incoming request is post method or a or other thing. Okay, post method or not. Okay, if that incoming request is in a post method, then it will fetch mail ID and password by using this request method. Okay, request.form.get. In the sense, from form we have to fetch only mail ID and we have to store in this variable. Again, we have to fetch the password and we have to store in password variable. Okay, after that we will initialize the connection, okay, between Python and MySQL. Okay, from this connection we have to initialize this cursor. Okay, that cursor is helps to execute MySQL queries. Okay, like MySQL is a different language, Python is a different language, but we have to execute MySQL queries in Python. Okay, so to execute that queries in Python, we have to use this cursor. Okay, so cursor.execute, select star from user details where email ID and password equal to user entered email ID and password. Okay, so we will filter out this table based on user mail ID and password. Okay, if user mail ID and password both are exist in this table, okay, then your result count will be 1. Okay, if user entered wrong email ID and password, okay, at that time your result count will be 0. Okay, uh, okay, after that we have to if that result count is 1, then we have to fetch whole row. Okay, row in the sense, let's say I entered this s@gmail.com and s. Okay, and both the things are exist in this table. Okay, so I have to fetch whole data like my ID, my name, my address, my mobile number, email ID, and password. All the things I have to fetch. Okay, so to fetch all data, that cursor will helps to fetch. Okay, cursor.fetch1. After that, if your result count is 1, it will create your session. Okay, and it will redirect you on home page. Okay. Otherwise, if your result count is 0, then we will return one message that is incorrect username and password. Okay. So this is the login function for user. Same function we created for registration. Okay. But the main change is this query. Okay, after filling that registration form, we will fetch all the details from that form over here. After fetching that details, we will initialize the database. Then we will initialize this cursor. Okay, then first, initially, we will execute one query. That is a select star from user details where mail ID equal to, like, mail ID is exist or not. Okay, why? Because if user entered same mail ID, then we don't have to accept that. Okay, that mail ID is already exist. Please try again. Okay, or please try different. So to avoid these things, we use this SQL query. Okay, after fetching this data. Okay, after fetching this data, we will check that with the conditions, if conditions. Okay, let's say if this data is not exist. Okay, if that data, I mean this email ID is not exist in this user details, then we will insert all data into the user details table. Okay, this table contains this uh that table contains this columns. Okay, like name, address is there, email ID is there, mobile number is there, password is there. Okay, and we have to store all the values. Okay, after that, after executing both the things, okay, it will store, but that stored data is like a permanent, it's not a permanent data. Okay, that it's just a but what we can say, uh temporary data. Okay, we can say it as a temporary data, but we have to save the data permanently. So to save the data permanently, we have to use this con.commit. Okay, this con.commit helps to store the data permanently. Okay, and let's say if that res is not this res count is let's say 1. Okay, or that email id is exist. Okay, then we will show one message that is already available. Okay, data is already available, and we will return to the index.html page. Okay, so this is the registration function. After that, this is the home page. Okay, then here we import some libraries. That is a sound device, SciPy, Vavio, then random. Okay, so later on I'll explain these things. Okay, after that we create one function that is a record audio. This record audio is used to record your voice. Okay, so what we have to do is let's say we set one frequency, we set a duration that is a 8 seconds. So if you clicked on this button, okay, after login yourself, if you clicked on the speech emotion button, it will start recording your voice for next 8 seconds. Okay, after 8 seconds, it will stop, and it will start creating that recorded file, that mp3 file. Okay, or a wave file. It will start creating that wave file, but to create the wave file we have to pass some things. That is a frequency, then duration, then channel 2. Channel 2 in the sense, let's say you have a mic. Okay, and if like USB mic, and if you plug that mic to your system, okay, then we have to check on which port, or on which USB port, like uh, that port contains that USB mic. Okay, so we have to check whether that USB mic is connect to your laptop or not. Okay, after that, after recording your voice, it will wait for some time. Okay, and then it will convert that recorded data into the recording 0.wave. Okay, it will write all data into this file. Okay, and it will save. Okay, after saving your audio, okay, so this function is just used to record your voice. Okay, after that, whenever you're clicking on that speech emotion button, okay, it will start it will send a request to this function. Okay, in a post method. So this function will check whether that incoming request is in a post method or not. Okay, if that incoming request is in a post method, then we have to generate one random number that is between 0 to 99. Okay, after that we will fetch one, like after login themselves, like after login user, uh there is one session. Okay, so if login credentials are valid, then and then we can access other things. Okay, or else then and then user will user can access all the things. Okay, after that we create one short path that is a static folder. Okay, in this static folder there is one folder that is the uploads. Okay, I already created that uploads folder in your system. Okay, so there is one upload folder, and we will store that this file, this recorded wave file in this upload folder. Okay. After that, we will feed this path. Okay, this is just a path, like where we have to store the recorded audio file. So this is just a path. We just mentioned that path over here. So we have to feed this path to the record audio. Okay, this record audio is present over here. Okay, so it will record your audio for 8 seconds. Next 8 seconds. Okay. After that, after creating this wave file, okay, we will feed this same path to the sound dir. Okay, we will store that path into this sound dir, and then we will feed that path to the Librosa. Okay, basically Librosa is a library where like it will extract all the features from audio. Okay, and based on that features, it will create one spectrogram. Okay, spectrogram in the sense, I'll tell you. Librosa spectrogram. If you check this, clicked on this, then see, this is the spectrogram which is generated by Librosa library. Okay, so these from y-axis to point 1. Okay, on this axis there is no voice, but from 1 to this section, till this section, okay, there is one voice. Okay, after that, till this section, there is a voice, but after that there is no voice. After that, again there is one like just a small voice is there, and then end. Okay, no voice is there. So like that way, we have to generate one MRI image. Okay, so it will extract all the data. After extracting the data, it will create one spectrogram. Okay, that spectrogram, for like to create the spectrogram, we have to feed some kind of values to this Librosa library. So that values were mentioned over here: NFAT, HOP size, N meals, win size, window type, feature, F mean, like that. Okay, after that, after generating that spectrogram, it will store like that graph will generate. Okay, after generating that graph, it will store that graph in image data folder. Okay, after creating like after storing that file into the image data folder, we have to fetch this image path. Okay, and we have to feed that image path here, load model here. Okay, after reading that image spectrogram, we will convert it into the array. Okay, we will convert it into the array, and after converting that image into the array, we will expand the dimensions. Okay, dimension expansions in the sense, there are some chances, like maybe or might be that image contains some blur values. So we have to remove that blur value, or we have to ignore that blur value, and we have to capture only our main object. Okay, that's the motive. So that's why we reshape that image. Okay, we just reshape that image and we feed that data to the test model. Okay, this is just a uh, that Jupyter notebook trained model. Okay, this so we will feed this HD image to this model, and it will start predicting what kind of what we can say, what kind of emotion is there. Okay, and it will show whole message on this home.html page. So this home.html page is here. So here we put that message, this figure name and the other things. After that, what you have to do, wait a minute. Okay. And after that, it will show like your predicted answer on home.html page. Okay. And then this is the line. This is the main line where we can say, okay, now my code is ready. Just initialize your a Flask server. Okay. And then I'll deploy my whole project on your Flask. Okay, so Flask will run, okay, and it will start uh predicting or uh like login user login or a user registration. Okay, that kind of things. Okay, so this is the thing you have to like explain in a detail to your professor. Okay, and here we use some libraries, that is a sound device. This sound device is used to record the voice. Okay, then this SciP and Vivio. Okay, these functions are used to save the model. Okay, with WAV extension, and this random function is used to uh like generate some random numbers. That's it. Okay, thank you.